How to make the trending Dubai chocolates. First, I melt some butter in a pan, and then I add shredded phyllo dough or katifi, then I stir the katifi with the butter until it's nice and fried golden. I realized that I didn't have enough butter, so I added some more. It wasn't melting quick enough, so I cut it into 4 pieces. And then I keep stirring. And then when the vibes are right, you'll know it's done. Alright, the vibes are looking good. So then we add pistachio butter. And I'm using this pistachio butter from Better Goods. It's pretty affordable compared to other brands, and it's getting the effect that I want. So I used about half a bottle for 1 packet of the katifi here. Half a bottle of the pistachio butter. And then I stir that into the fried katifi. And then you melt some chocolate. I'm using milk and dark chocolate from Ghirardelli. They're the meltable wafers. Once the chocolate's melted, I also crushed some pistachios. First I used a rolling pin, that didn't work, so now I'm just squishing them together between 2 hard surfaces to get them to be crushed. Once you have crushed pistachios, then you can start assembling the chocolates. So you take the melted chocolate and layer whatever silicone mold, or you can do this in aluminum foil if you want. I haven't tried it in like other kinds of baking trays though. So a silicone molds work the best for me for chocolate. So you layer some chocolate, you take the pistachioed katifi and you layer it in, and then you put some more chocolate on top to kind of package the whole thing. So the first 4 bars that I make, I do it like this, where I do a layer of chocolate, and then I do the katifi and pistachio butter mixture, and then I do some more chocolate on top. And I think that's like the typical way to make this chocolate. But then I try a different method as well, because my chocolate to katifi ratio was running off, and so I actually try mixing the katifi straight into the chocolate and then putting it in the mold to see what happens. I had way more katifi with pistachio butter than chocolate, and I didn't want to go melt more, so I decided to switch things up a little bit. And I'll be making that version pretty soon. So there, I just dumped the rest of the pistachio katifi mixture straight into the bowl of chocolate. I was also struggling to get the chocolate out of that bowl, so that's why I decided to make the last couple like this. And then I put the whole mixture into the mold now. So I'm thinking this might end up kind of like a crunch bar or a Kit Kat bar. I don't know, I haven't tasted it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But doing it like that would be a lot easier than assembling. After that, just for the first 4 where I did the layered versions, I put the crushed pistachios on those, and I didn't put it on the other 2 where I already mixed the katifi and pistachio butter in, so I could tell them apart of which version each thing was. So there we go. This is my Dubai chocolate, Dubai pistachio chocolate thing. So hope you try it and enjoy.